What's up, nerds? Drea here, back at it again with another monthly favorites, obsessions, whatever I decide to call it this month. So today we have the goal of not making this video 30 minutes long. Can we do it? Yes. Which is why I already have done my face makeup. I am doing makeup today. I'm doing a photo shoot immediately after this. So I've got my face makeup done, I've got my eyebrows done, so all that's left is eyes. So let's get right into it. We've got a huge list today. So we'll start. We're gonna take a page from Akidearest, which you should check out her channel. It'll be linked below. And we're gonna cut this into sections instead of being a more random video like it usually is. So we're gonna talk about some older anime. And when I say older, I actually do mean stuff that's come out within the last couple years, but it's not airing right now. So let's talk about first another isekai. You know how I thought I was done with isekai? That was an absolute lie. I'm sorry, mother, I have lied to everyone. So this one is called Didn't I Say to Make My Abilities Average? I think is kind of what it's called. I'll put the name up somewhere. It's actually really good. It's about this girl who is reincarnated into another world, obviously, and she meets a god after I think she dies, and she says, I just want to be an average person. And so he does make her average. He gives her the power, like he gives her an average power, as in like in between the strongest being and the least strongest being. So her powers are already like way above everybody else, and she kind of has to hide it because she wants to be just a normal girl. It's actually really funny, and I wasn't really happy with it like the first couple episodes, but I kind of got used to it. It's definitely a good series, and it's also wholesome, which I'm into wholesome stuff right now. So we'll move on to another anime that I'm kind of slow to start. I'm only like 4 episodes in, but I'm liking it so far. It's called Kaguya-sama Love is War, and I'm still on season 1. It's mostly because I have to be in the right mood to watch this anime because it's a lot sometimes. And this one it's not an isekai, it's a school-based one about these two that love each other, but they're trying not to be the first one to say I love you, and it's very funny. It's just a bit much. Like, it's a lot that happens per episode. And it's just slice of life, but there's a lot of effort put behind it, and I do enjoy that. I really like the one girl with the pink hair. Now I finally know where that dance came from that I've been missing, and I love dances. I'm that girl who learned Hara Hara Yokai back in the day. So yeah, I do really like it. It's just taken me a while to get through it. And so one I basically just started a couple days ago is Princess Connect Redive, and I think that it has another season airing this season too. It's really funny. It was a little bit slow to start, but then like I got 15 minutes into an episode and I was like, okay, this is hilarious. I think it's an isekai. I haven't gotten far enough in, but it feels like an isekai. It's pretty good. The animation looks amazing. I know this was based off of a mobile game, and honestly, I'm impressed. It looks like it has way more money and effort put behind it than it probably deserved. But I am into it, man. I am into it. And then the last one we'll talk about is one that has frustrated me. Mr. Love, Queen's Choice. It's another mobile game adaptation, and first of all, I think the name is terrible. I don't really understand what the name is supposed to do with the show. The premise, I don't want to spoil it. It's actually very interesting. I cannot see what I'm doing for the life of me, which kind of sucks because I am not washing this makeup off immediately. I'm taking pictures in it. Doesn't need to be fancy though. But I'm enjoying the premise. I think the character models leave a little bit to be desired. Some of the guys, because it's a reverse harem. It's very much like Amnesia, if you've seen Amnesia or played Amnesia, the visual novel. It's a lot like that, but the girl doesn't have amnesia though. It's like a self-insert type of thing, where she doesn't have a name. But some of the guys, they look alike, and it's been a little bit difficult to figure out who is who. Also because of something. Okay, so I was watching this the other night. So I'm watching the sub version. I'm watching the sub version of this anime, and it's seemingly a good sub, because I've been doing Japanese on Duolingo, so I'm trying to work on listening and trying to figure out like sentence structure and all that nonsense, all that stuff. And I was noticing that I wasn't hearing the names of the characters that were in the subs, and I thought, that's weird, because even if there's a Japanese pronunciation of these names, they should still be there. And I found out why. It's because the names are different from what they say on the sub. Can I do this with my left hand? I have the mirror in like the worst position, I think. I'm just gonna move it. You'll see my ghetto lights on here. A little bit, but it's fine. I just literally can't see what I'm doing. And also I can't reach because I'm wearing a corset right now. Anyway, things we do for fashion. So it's a little bit frustrating because I'm like, okay, but now I can't trust the subs, and that's all I have because I don't know that much Japanese. So we'll see if I want to continue it, but it's actually frustrating me. So moving on to some new anime. We'll talk about these quickly. Attack on Titan. I wasn't really keen on like the first few episodes. I just really don't like jumping into a new story without any context, and I felt like the first couple episodes were a lot of exposition that I didn't really care for. But then it got going. Like by episode 4, things got going, and it's actually leaving me a little bit conflicted about the main characters, honestly. And I like that. I actually like that. Like, make no mistake, I'm loving the series. I'm loving how conflicted it's making me feel for the characters that I've grown to love. Loving Attack on Titan right now. ReZero it's always been good. ReZero is basically a masterpiece. But this new season, I just feel like, because we're in the second half of season 2, I just feel like we've been in the same area for way too long. And I'm hoping that we move past that very soon. I feel like we will, but we're only like 2 or 3 episodes into the second half, so I'm optimistic about it. And then also, that time I got reincarnated as a slime, I finished the first season basically right in time to jump right into the second season. It was great. So far, it's been very, very good. I recently watched a review on the first episode of season 2, and actually I stopped watching the video because I just felt like the person, I'm not going to link their channel or blast them or anything. I just felt like the person was asking for a different anime. Like, they were saying, oh, I don't like how things are too, like, easy for the main characters, or how there's not as much conflict. And I'm like, but that's the show. This is not SAO. This is not, I'm trying to think of other isekai right now, but I'm blanking. This is wholesome. This is easy. This is Rimuru wanting to create a world where people can live together in harmony. This is that kind of thing. And I'm hoping that more people are seeing the show for what it is rather than what they want it to be. But I'm loving season 2 so far. Next is the quintessential quintuplets. I'm really loving what they're doing right now. We hadn't met the quintuplets' dad yet, but I feel like that's coming up soon. And there's been a lot of things happening so far, and we're only like 3 or 4 episodes in. I am into it. I am loving it. And I mean, I love that series anyway. I mean, it's like the only harem series I'm watching right now, and I'm The only like not reverse harem anyway. And I love it. I'm loving the new season. Okay, one that I'd never heard of, but it's apparently a manga that's been around for a bit. It's called Horimiya, and I love it. There's only 3 episodes, and basically, as soon as the episode started, I'm like, I love this. Where has this been all my life? It's a slice of life series, and it's got like, I just don't want to spoil anything, but like, the main characters are so great. Their dynamic is so great. I am loving Horimiya. I think it's only on Hulu. It might be on Funimation, but I don't go on their website because it sucks. Just see Horimiya. It's great. It's slice of life. It's fantastic. Last one I want to mention for new anime is that, not gonna lie, Yashahime has disappointed me. I'm not gonna tell you why because it's a spoiler. And do not put why in the comments. I screen my comments. I will delete it. I don't want to spoil anybody on it that doesn't want to be spoiled. And also the last episode I saw was honestly just really boring. Like just really boring and rushed. So that's all I'll say on Yashahime. I'm still gonna keep watching, but I'm just a little bit disappointed in how it's going. I'm barely doing any makeup. I'm just putting more and more red on my eyes. This isn't a makeup photo shoot. It's an outfit photo shoot, and you can see the pictures for it, I think, next week maybe on Instagram and Facebook. Which will be in the description box below. You can check out all my socials. Okay, so we're gonna talk about some American TV right now, which I hadn't been watching for a while, but I'm kind of back into like sprinkling that in among my huge list of anime that I'm watching. So WandaVision. WandaVision is great. Like, I didn't know the direction they were gonna go with it, and I'm glad that they went in the direction they did. I am loving WandaVision. Did I not put any eyeliner out? So yeah, loving WandaVision. It's different than you think it's going to be, like from the first episode. And like, I'm liking the first few episodes. Episode 3 is where things got real. I'm loving that. It really made me think of TV shows that I watched with my grandma, and that's always a great thing to remind me of good things. So I'm loving it. You should definitely watch it if you haven't. And it's definitely going to be different than you think it's going to be. So there's that. Also, I just started, well, no, I didn't just start. I finished the first season of The Mandalorian. And I knew I was going to watch it because my best friend is in the Star Wars. And so I try to keep up on all that. I'm going to do my eyeliner real quick and we'll come back to talk about Mando. If it looks like I barely put any eyeliner on, it's because I did. Because I think that eyeliner is dried out and I'm not going to fix it right now. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit more eyeliner. We'll come back. Okay, so Mandalorian, I love it. From the very first episode, I loved it. And I'm really not a big Star Wars fan. Like I said, I only watch it for my best friend, really. I love it. I love The Mandalorian. And oddly enough, I've actually seen the very latest episode that came out, as in the finale. And I didn't really know what was going on. I was only watching it because my best friend was like, I need to watch this episode right now. And I'm like, okay, well, all right. And I loved that. And I'm loving what I'm seeing so far of season 1. Loved season 1. And I'm definitely going to watch season 2. I'm looking forward to more things that come out of Star Wars stuff right now. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, but that's nothing really against Star Wars. It's just not my thing. I'm not really a sci-fi person. So moving on, I'm back to watching Family Guy. Yes, I know, technically everybody says the modern seasons suck. You're right, but also you have to understand that a TV show really does need to change with the times. And they are and aren't. Last season, they weren't really. This season has overall been a lot better. They basically stopped telling Trump jokes, so that's great. I mean, last season, basically, there's only There's only 2 episodes that I just won't watch of Family Guy, even if, and I hate it when I like turn on Family Guy because I watch it a lot when I like go to sleep and it's just playing for a while. I hate it when these episodes pass by and I'm like, dang it, now it looks like I've watched them. And that one is I Dream of, no, not I Dream of Jesus. That one's actually pretty funny. It's, the 2,000-Year-Old Virgin. I hate that episode. I think it's awful. Just absolute garbage. And then another one that I absolutely will not rewatch is Trump Guy. And it's because these aren't funny. I mean, if you're going to be offensive, at least be funny about it. And these weren't funny. And so Trump Guy was last season. So did not like that. Overall, the season was just weak. This season, I think, is a lot better. I think they took a lot of advice. They've cut down on the cutaways. Just things overall are a little bit, they're not as good as they were in, like, I really like season 9 of Family Guy, but they're getting better. We'll see how they go from here. Last few episodes have been actually pretty good. And then the last show I'll talk about here in this section is Fresh Off the Boat. I kind of missed this one coming out because I thought it was like really, really racist. And it is a little bit. It's kind of it's basically Everybody Hates Chris, if you guys remember that show, but Chinese. It's basically the same thing, and I had a little trouble connecting with Everybody Hates Chris because my upbringing was a lot different from what was being portrayed there, not just because of the time period, but just because of how I was raised. And Fresh Off the Boat is also, I mean, I don't know anything about this culture or anything, and that kind of makes it easier for me to connect to it. It's a weird situation, but it's also just really, really funny. It's really funny. I don't know much about how people actually think about the show, but to me, it's great. It's funny. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So we're going to move into just some other stuff that I've been into. I've been watching a ton of D'Angelo Wallace. I watch about 3 or 4 hours of his Twitch streams every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. That's basically my Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. If you don't hear from me, it's because I'm probably watching D'Angelo Wallace. I was even watching him on my birthday. And he's a commentary YouTuber. I've talked about him before. And he's just so genuine and funny and adorable. He is adorable. It's kind of an inside joke to the fan base. But if you haven't watched his stuff, you really should. He's always very unbiased when he talks about certain issues, and a lot of people come after him, including Trisha Paytas, and then they actually watch his stuff and they're like, whoops, no, this guy's actually pretty good. So I really recommend it. He'll be linked below. Love his stuff. Also, I've been really into mukbangs right now. I thought about doing this video as a mukbang, but I actually have a lot of stuff to do and I didn't have time to cook, and I wasn't gonna order any food because I'm broke. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of mukbangs. They don't really make me hungry. They just kind of make me feel happy that they're enjoying their food. I really only watch Korean mukbangers, and they're only the ones that are really, really neat with their food. I watch Eat with Boki, I watch Zach Choi, I watch Solji, I watch Fume, and I really, really like them. It's basically just comforting. Sometimes I'll sit down with some food myself and I'll just sit there, watch them eat, and I'll eat, and it's basically, I'm lonely right now. I'm very, very lonely right now, and that makes me feel a little less lonely. And so last thing I want to talk about is something I didn't think I would talk about so soon. It's my TikTok. So as most of you know, I am a millennial. And I am a dumb millennial. I didn't really understand TikTok for a very, very long time. I've been making videos on TikTok for a few months now, just randomly. I'm a little bit more consistent now. And I will have my TikTok link below. Warning about my TikTok though, there are usually swear words on it. And I make an effort to not swear on my Facebook, my Instagram, or on YouTube, mostly because I like my stuff to be more accessible to more people. I don't make my videos for kids, but I want to, I don't know. I don't want somebody to turn on my video and be like, oh man, I need to turn this off. There's something inappropriate. I like, yeah, stuff like that. And with TikTok, it's a little bit different. Like I just uploaded a video a few days ago where the song that I used has swear words in it. And I don't do that here, but that will be there. So that's that disclaimer there. Honestly, I actually do swear quite a bit in real life. That's something that most people who know me IRL know about. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, super sorry, Dad. I do swear a lot in real life, but I am a person who knows I'm respectful enough to not swear in front of people who don't swear. And that's why I do what I do on YouTube. And yeah, so if you go to my TikTok, there will be swear words, and I'll stop censoring my TikTok handle in my videos like I did in my last video, which was hard, by the way. I've never censored anything before because I've never had to, and that was actually pretty hard. It took a while for me to figure it out. But anyway, so that's gonna end the video. My makeup is, I guess, done. Like I said, I'm doing a fashion photo shoot. Can I show you guys what I look like a little bit? Yeah, this won't go up. This won't go up on Instagram for another week, but yeah, this is the outfit. Kind of just like threw it together. It's kind of cute. I'm loving it. So yeah, that'll end the video today. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I rambled a little bit too much about TikTok. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the bell so you're notified when I upload more videos that I don't ramble in. Please make sure to like this video, and please comment something. Honestly, I just like to read the comments. I like to know that people are watching and taking in what I'm saying. It's just entertaining. It's not really for the algorithm or anything. It's just fun for me. That'll end this video. Have a great rest of your day, week, month, and year, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Can I wear these? Can I wear my glasses with this makeup? It doesn't look too bad. I should be wearing my glasses all the time, but I don't. Also, I've worn this wig like 3 times in the last week. I don't know why. Mostly because my hair looks like trash.